Well, morning everybody. I've got the stack here. And we're flying Delta today. What's new? Delta flight 294 to Atlanta, and then we're going to go there, not to Cincinnati, but to Orlando, which is the closest airport to where Dad lives. And then from Orlando, I got to take some freaking bus. But for now, I think what I'm going to try to do, because this is a bit hectic, 2 airports, I'm going to try to carry both of these bags on. And when I attempted to do that last year, if you recall the last flight vlog, I had an issue with carrying 2 carry-ons on, even though I thought that was the rule. They made me, gate check this one, but I think I'll be okay, although I got a notification saying that my Delta flight is overbooked. Also, FC Cincinnati and the Reds lost in brutal fashion today, so I'm already well disappointed enough to be more disappointed in my life choices today. So, all right, let's get flying. Well, traditional pre-flight meal. But I've been sitting here for a few minutes waiting for the sauce. They messed up my order. That's why. It took a while and they still haven't brought me the sauce yet. Sauce issue has been resolved. No problemo. Give me some normal tonkatsu sauce too. Pretty good. My flight to Atlanta is at 1:41, which, if you know Haneda Airport, it is very far from here. It is very far from here. 600. Look at it, 660 meters away. There was no combini on that side of the airport. If you guys remember the elation when I discovered the 7-Eleven in here, what was that, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago? Yeah. Also, okay, going through the security line, quick. Going through customs, a long time. Someone at the airport 7-Eleven made a business decision here. I spent 2 inglorious hours of my life at this gate back in 2021 when they changed the rules and I had to get my phone updated to accept the bullshit tracking apps that they put on. Lovely times. And as you can see, we haven't even started boarding yet, and the entirety of the front of the gate here is packed. So this is actually an overbooked flight, so I'm a little concerned about this. I'm zone 6, so there is marginal guarantee I'll have a spot for this bag. None of the TV shows have piqued my interest. Oh well. It's time for food. I ordered the chicken teriyaki today. Well, this looks really good. And it smells really good too. See, the reason I do the whole eat a big meal before flying thing is because in case the food sucks, then it's fine, you still have dinner. This doesn't smell bad at all. It smells really good, so I'm eating good today. Yeah. Yeah. That is really good. See, with Delta, sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. But let me be honest with you. Remember how they served food during COVID? They laid out the mat and they had everything there, and they just kind of put everything out like in a gradual process. I really miss that. That made life so much easier. Oh well, Shogunai. We are still eating good. As much of a headache as it was flying during COVID, it was so much better flying during COVID. But again, Delta made some good meals today. Obligatory lav selfie, as is required with every flight. This is a very narrow lavatory, but I do like the mirroring effect. You can pick up cookies from the back. Going through some chick physics at this point. Modern turbulence, if you ask me. Yep. I was sleeping there for about 40 minutes. And then the chick physics began. I mean, this is some pretty insane tailwind, so I get it. Look at the ground speed too. Alright, in-flight snack. Yay! No mushroom. This is kind of hard to eat. Delta, your Wi-Fi just sucks ass. Not to mention it could only be used over the continental US, which a lot of people have been griping about online. I usually don't connect to Wi-Fi, but I'm trying to check something from work, and that's becoming prohibitive. Well, for whatever reason, we went down to 33,000 feet from 37,000. And our tailwind keeps moving around, so well, now we're in the jigglies again. Also, we've been going in a straight line. Hear that? This must be some really nasty.
Make sure your seatbelts are fastened, thank you.
Must be some really nasty air. Oh, Jesus. Yep. Sit down. Are you fucking stupid? Sit down, lady. Some Rocky Mountain air turbulence, looks like. That wasn't fun. Oh well. There's a choice. Yakisoba or eggs. Yeah, really. So, this is the, let me show you guys this right here. Well, first of all, this died for some reason. But during that line that we were descending to about 33,000 feet, and it was moderate to severe turbulence that whole time. as a result of that, I couldn't sleep. Then also the up and down movement gave me a pretty gnarly headache, so no breakfast for me. I have zero appetite. I got some water, but the lady sitting next to me nicely gave me an Advil. I appreciate that very much. Thank you so much. And she got the breakfast, so I'll splice here's I shot the breakfast here. It looks pretty good nonetheless.
Yeah, didn't you ask for something? Didn't you want something?
I'm okay for now. Yeah, I'm gonna eat when we get into the terminal. No worries. Yeah, so I mean, I already feel better drinking water, and the Advil kicks in pretty quickly. So thank you again. Happens sometimes. I don't get car sick, but that, you know, it's just it happens. This guy is coming in from Cancun. We got ourselves a landing partner, and there goes the gear. All right.
That's a plane.
Crosswinds, but nothing we can't handle.
Welcome to Atlanta, where the local time is 2:20. Please stay seated with your seatbelt fastened.
At least the taxi time wasn't that bad. Pulled up pretty quickly. Take care, guys. Thank you very much. All right. Yeah, I feel better after moving around. Ironically enough, because I was literally moving around nonstop for a few hours. Like, that was rough. That was kind of rough. My head hurt, my stomach hurt, everything hurt for a bit. I feel fine now, though, thank God. But like, that was easily the roughest flight I've ever been on. And the service was great. Don't get me wrong. Delta's not being in shitified, but nothing they can do about turbulence either. But Jesus Christ. That was freaking rough. Oh, this is neat. They got World Cup stuff. Look at this. That's so cool. My connecting flight's delayed a bit. This guy's got a TV. I think he's just a staffer for something. So I'm gonna go over to the next. I'm gonna get some food. Somebody built this out of crayons, and actually, as I lean in, you could smell it. I've eaten at this B-Dubs before. I maybe not be able to eat here. It's a smidge crowded. Hold on. The bar is full. This whole place is crowded. Okay, I got an hour and a half to kill. I'm starving. Well, I mean, Angry Orchard. Oh, that feels good. Alrighty, let's eat. This country got expensive. $45 for my meal. I picked up an Advil from the Snack Shack convenience store thing, whatever, just so my brain doesn't erupt on me. So yeah. I mean, that freaking, I'm still like recovering. My brain, I'm pretty sure I got a concussion from the turbulence. It was that nuts. But we're starting to board to Orlando. Luckily this is just an hour-and-a-half flight, but this thing is overbooked and I might have to valet check this guy, which I really don't want to do. Yeah, they had to put the check tag on it. Because quite literally everybody has 2 rollerboards. If I knew that was going to happen, I would have just handed them this and boarded in zone 2. This has taken a solid 10 minutes of being in the jetway. A A321 does not cut the capacity for this flight. They need to upgrade this to like the 330 or something. Initial opinion, not bad. Comfortable seat. I haven't been in a 321 for a while, actually. I don't think that, maybe I haven't been in a 321 ever. I think about it. Well, I have to shove this backpack under the seat in front of me if I can. All right, not bad. Not bad at all.
Welcome to Orlando, where the local time is approximately 6:58 p.m.
We're taxiing for quite some time. Like we've been out here for a few minutes. All right, another first for me. My first time in Orlando. I'll be back here shortly. That's in a couple of days with Dad as we fly to Cincinnati from here, but I'll make a video about that later. All right, now I gotta figure out where to go. There's some sort of bus thing I have to take. I'll tell you, they got a nice airport here. Like, this is pretty cool. Well, I got a little bit of time to kill before I have to take that bus, and I have a feeling my bag isn't going to arrive anytime soon, so I'm going to go buy a souvenir or something that is most likely overpriced, but you know, value is placed where value is placed. I almost forgot that I flew in Orlando. Almost forgot. They have this APM thing here. I have no idea how it works. Do I just go through here? Okay. What the hell? What the hell? This place is what? Is this a hotel? Like built right over here? This is nuts. Wow. What? We got a fountain and everything over here. What is this place? This is like the entrance to security over here. Now I have to ride a freaking coach. I expected something a little bit less coachy, but that's good. I can actually sleep on this thing. This guy may have a problem with bugs, though. That's a number of bugs on the front end of this thing. All right, I'm on the boomer bus. All right, next video will be from the villages itself, so.